What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about Starfield. Starfield is Bethesda's first original RPG in 25 years. It's set in a grounded and realistic space of the 2300s. For Starfield, the concept of the game has been on the studio's mind for some time. Prior to trademarking the name in 2013, Howard said there are no other names we've ever considered, it has always been Starfield. Howard also said that development of the game has been ongoing since the release of Fallout 4 in 2015. By 2018, the game had moved out of pre-production and was in a playable state. Since its announcement at E3 at 2021 and planned release date, Howard said, "We're confident in the date, otherwise we wouldn't be announcing it." Starfield is set to release on November 11th, 2022, so this year. It'll be available on PC, Xbox, and be part of the Game Pass on day one. Starfield is set in an area that extends outward from the solar system for approximately 50 light years, called the Settle Systems. Around the year 2310, the two largest factions in the game, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, engaged in a bloody war. This takes place 20 years after the events of the war, in which the majority factions enjoy an uneasy peace. The player will assume the role of a customizable character who is a member of Constellation, an organization of space explorers. We have next to no information about Starfield's story, but it's been best described by game director Howard as Skyrim in space, and will feature factions, with Constellation, a group of human explorers, being the main one. It's like NASA meets Indiana Jones meets the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, a group of people that are still searching for answers. There are a lot of factions in the game, but Constellation is the main one, and you'll become part of it. It's kind of like Skyrim in terms of structure of the game, where you're going to be who you want to be, and then there's different factions that you can join and really carve your own path. Also, like Skyrim and Bethesda's Fallout games, Starfield will be playable both in first and third person perspectives. Bethesda confirmed that Starfield is the first game to be built in the new engine, Creation Engine 2. We don't know much about Creation Engine 2 or how much it differs from the engine Bethesda have been using for years and updating for Skyrim and Fallout 76. Since Bethesda's RPGs have been highly moddable, we sure hope that Creation Engine 2 continues this tradition. During the Tokyo Game Show, Howard told the audience that Starfield will launch with a complete Japanese localization and that it has over 150,000 lines of dialogue. As somebody pointed out on Twitter, that's more than twice as many lines as Skyrim, which had 60,000 of them. It's more than Fallout 4's 111,000 lines of dialogue as well. This is going to be one hell of a chatty RPG. In some recent short videos called Location Insights, director Emil Pagalero introduced some of the settlements you'll be visiting in Starfield. First up is Neon, now known as the Pleasure City. It was originally a fishing colony, and after discovering a rare fish with psychotropic qualities, the company Corpfresh realized it was more profitable selling drugs than fish. Other locations include New Atlantis, the capital of the United Colonies, and Aquila City, the capital of the Freestar Collective, which has a protective wall to keep out alien predators that are a cross between a wolf and a velociraptor. At its core, Starfield is about exploration. In a recent video called The Endless Pursuit, which I'll link down in the description below, Howard had to say the similar things when talking about the impact of exploration and the setting of Bethesda games of the past. A lot of our games are about exploration, and that's the ultimate exploration, is what's out there, what's past Earth. Whereas Skyrim is sort of an epic fantasy, and this is a more grounded game and a more grounded setting about exploration. We always wanted to have that step out moment into the world, so to say. The technology has changed, we've all changed, so our expectations when loading up a game, like, okay, I'm going to step out and there's going to be this moment. Us being able to do that and have it feel new every generation, every game, is something that is really special about what we do. I'd like to say that Starfield has two step out moments. And as we wrap this video up, first I'd like to thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is all the information I can find at Starfield at the moment. If you enjoyed it, please consider dropping a like. It helps out me and helps out the channel. Subscribe for more upcoming Starfield news as well as gaming news. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to know when my next video goes live. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. and I'll see you then.